you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Dread Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Hey guys, welcome back. So that was an interesting scene. That's fine. It's a little snippet of things to come. The fun fact: the first time I played Dragon Age Inquisition, I believe Iron Bowl was my first romance, but I really don't remember. And I liked it, and I had a good time, and I was enjoying it, and then I got to that scene, and I was like, oh my god, Solus did what? He's what? And I went back and I replayed the entire game for a Solus romance, and I hated it. I hated it so much that I didn't pick up Inquisition again for like months. I was like, wow, this romance is extremely unfulfilling. And I did not enjoy it at all. So welcome back. I know last time felt very final, but you know how EA loves their DLC. And that's what we're going to be doing. Now that Corypheus is gone, we're gonna start with the Descent, actually, or whatever it's called, the Abyss. I think it's called the Descent. I don't remember. It's the one in the Deep Roads, you know. The DLC that takes place in the Deep Roads. Oh golly, I guess we do have a new Inquisition perk. I don't think we really need anything anymore. God damn it, sorry. A cat. I mean, I guess that's kind of useful. Alright, so all the War Table quests are done thanks to that wonderful mod. It's the only thing left to do. The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the Dwarven-occupied Deep Roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is the key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where the Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Let's go.
So, Liliana, should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
The ceremony is not for a while.
It will be strange to see you and think, there walks divine Victoria.
Then let us enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Nor as friends.
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
A construction team arrived at the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down into the Deep Roads. Inquisitor, the mining lift of the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the Deep Roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. Scout Harding. And for this expedition, we're just going to bring the squad. Just the squad. The only ones who would never betray me and leave. Break my heart, take my Valislin, and then fuck off. So there's a lot to do. Anyone who's played this DLC, any DLC released by BioWare, there's always a lot to do. There's tons of secrets. I'm not going to be doing all of them. I'm going to be sticking to the main story, the main path down, because it's very cool. You learn a lot of interesting lore, and the dialogue is really good too. And there's a really cool twist ending where you're like, yes, it is? It's what? How?
Inquisitor.
Hey!
The workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
What if another earthquake seals us in?
If that happens, I'll dig you out myself. The lift's ready for you. Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King. Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the deep roads.
So, the deep roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings?
Possibly. Why?
Just hoping my horns fit.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's just starting.
Nalfric, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Vala, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
Are there others around?
There's nothing to be done here but account for the dead. The rest are deeper into the roads. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
I've read about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the deep roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Alright, let's go. Oh gosh. Let's quickly level everyone up. Ferric. Ferric. I guess we start getting some points into stealth. Might as well. Iron Bull. Let's, I guess we'll start putting, some points into this, into this one to give him some more survivability. Alright.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
Guards.
An ogre!
Stay clear of range.
Eric, why are you in melee?
Now, while it's distracted!
Yeah, I know. Really, the only thing I don't like about this,
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
the only thing I really don't like about this DLC is that instead of making the fights harder, they just kind of make them longer. Like, this fight is not challenging, but the ogre has like 500,000 health, and it takes fucking forever to kill it. Ugh.
Strike now!
So how's your guys' day been going? Tell me all about it while I sit here slowly chipping away at this thing's health.
Now, while it's distracted! Strike now! It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack! You have my gratitude.
Just returning the favor?
If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
One of the things I do like a lot about this DLC is they just fucking load you up with sweet gear. So much
Never
good
get
shit.
used to the stench of darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air. That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Let's get in there.
Get those charges to the tunnels! Someone prime the sonic fuses!
Can't lose this position! Hurry!
Can't set the charges! With those bastards breathing down our necks!
question. Why is my tank not taunting? Maybe I should swap Bull out for Vivian. I forgot how defensive you have to be in these influence.
That's got him on their heels. Keep it up.
And there's just this one guy. He's chilling. He's fine.
The seal's clear. Prime the charges.
Now, set the charges!
I'm working on it. I don't appreciate being pressured. Hooray!
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thetis to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
The Legion of the Dead has the Inquisition's full support.
That's the best news I've heard since the quakes began. Actually, the only good news.
Take cover!
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
I don't think the Lieutenant agrees with you.
Look, there is something strange causing the quakes. I'm just not sure what.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity, but now... The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away, and there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense, and Volta's better than most. She never gets lost.
Even if something strange is behind these earthquakes, it's not necessarily a Titan.
Aye. You'd think the memories would at least mention them.
I wouldn't rule out Scribble's theory. Hawk and I found some weird shit in the deep roads.
For all we know,
Scribbles.
that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
And we will be ready. When we next meet. I might swap out Bull for Vivienne. I'll think about it. But either way, next time we will descend into the deep roads. Lennon, bless his heart, has never been into the deep roads, and he's gonna fucking hate it.